Here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to have, well, actually a gameplay video, something that you guys have been requesting for quite some time and that I have been promising to you guys. As you can see, we are starting with 20,000 Alpha UEC, which is the amount of money that I get when I start a game, simply because I'm an original backer since 2012. So over time I have been given extra credits as rewards for being there since the beginning, so that's why I didn't buy any of these credits here, any of these Alpha UEC. This is all because I'm an original backer. But anyway, starting with 20,000 Alpha UEC, guys, I want to show you how to get as quickly as possible to 100,000 Alpha UEC, and for that we are going to use a Drake Caterpillar. For those of you who don't know, there's right now the Ship Showdown event. The Ship Showdown event actually allows you to buy, I think it's any ship that is currently flyable. So they're available in the Pledge Store, including some of the rare ships, such as the Drake Caterpillar. The Drake Caterpillar, by the way, which is the, CIG calls it the heavy-duty cargo ship. Heavily recommend you guys get a Caterpillar if you want to get money. I've tried to make money quickly with a Freelancer Max, which was so far until then the biggest trade ship that I had. Also had a loaner Freelancer for the Hull Sea. I melted my Hull Sea since it's no longer in the roadmap anymore, and quite frankly, I don't believe it's going to be that expensive to buy compared to a Caterpillar, but that's going to be for another video. So probably I will maybe unmelt my Hull Sea when it's going to be available in the verse, but until now I'll be flying with Caterpillars and C2 Hercules when they are available for 4.0, if hopefully they're gonna make it. So I bought, as you could see with the trade console, I didn't buy medical supplies, I actually bought agricultural supplies, because that's the most I can buy for 20,000 Alpha UEC. So I try to fill my Caterpillar as much as possible. Obviously, when we're starting from Port Olisar, I just logged out, by the way. This is I just reinstalled, not reinstalled, but I just updated Star Citizen to 3.6.2. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, you're rad, are you going to install 3.6.2? And I always said, oh no, because they're going to replace the hover mode. I could not resist. I had to fly this Caterpillar. Now, of course, the Caterpillar is what you guys would call an FPS level. So I'm trying to find my way. I think that this is the habitation model, and this is the cargo. So obviously, I took a wrong turn. It will take me a while to find the cockpit module. I think that we're gonna go here to the engineering access. Where is it? No, this is the turret. Not exactly here. How about this door? I think this is here. Yeah, stairway access. All right, we're going up. That's great. This is the center hallway. This is like one of the engineering modules. We definitely don't want to go here. I want to go to the other side of the ship. By the way, something's shooting at my ship. I don't know. There's that weird ship hovering over Port Olisar over there. I don't know what it is doing, but definitely sounds a little bit fishy. I hope that they're not targeting my ship. I know that when you have a big ship like a Caterpillar, people are a little bit jealous and they want to grief you, just reasons. I just hope it's not the case. Anyway, we found the cockpit. Let's click on flight ready. We can hear the classic Drake interplanetary sounds, the classic Drake interplanetary user interface, which is quite similar to the Cutlass, of course, same brand. And so I think that we are good to go. Launch complete. So here we go. This is the very first time I am flying a Caterpillar ever since I stole Segalen's Caterpillar a while back. And I thought, man, this is actually a great ship to fly. It is fast, it is much more maneuverable than any other ship of its size, and as a result, that's why I do believe that it is a great ship for trading. If you have enough cash and you want to do long hauls or cargo hauling, this is definitely the ship to go. If you have something that you can upgrade to a Caterpillar, don't hesitate, especially since it is available right now. So this is the Showdown edition, but it definitely looks like a regular Caterpillar. I was hoping that maybe there would be a little skin rework. Maybe is it the orange? Is the orange a little bit darker than it regular is? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me in the chat down below. But I don't think that there is any change with these Showdown edition. I mean, if you look at the ship console, it doesn't even say that it's a Showdown edition actually. Anyway, we are above ceiling. We have agricultural supply, and I checked on gallog.co, which I really heavily recommend. We're going to check it out later, of course. Where would be the most profitable place to sell these agricultural supplies? And it turns out that Terra Mills seems like a good place. I could also go to Galette, of course. The problem with Galette is that it's a bit more difficult to land the Caterpillar because they don't have landing pads. However, if you go to Terra Mills Hydro Farms or whatever it's called, you do have actual pads, a medium size and a large one, which I think, you know, for a first flight with a Caterpillar is going to be a good idea. So that's where we're going. We're going to we're going to go there, see how that thing flies in a very tedious atmosphere of ceiling. As you could see, already surprised. I didn't remember that Quantum Drive took such a long time to initiate, but it really did take its time. I hope that in more dangerous situations, this is not going to cause me any trouble. So, looks like we are at night. That's one of the things that I don't like about Star Citizen Alpha 3.6.2 is that when you go to a destination, as soon as you leave quantum travel, you know, you lose your planetary destination. So you have to go back to the map, to the star map. So F2, and you need to make sure that you set route. Why is it not working? All right, well. Of course, I could just blindly go forward, but there's still the risk that my trajectory deviates a little bit. So that's why I don't want to do that. All right, I think this should be able to work. All right, now I have at least an indicator. It's not really a marker, because also the other thing that I think is quite annoying here is that it doesn't tell you how far you have to go. It doesn't tell you the distance. So you really have to try to evaluate the distance between your ship and your actual destination, usually based on your experience. Which I really hope that this is something CIG is going to work on. In previous iterations of Star Citizen, it wasn't like that. It used to tell us exactly how long we had to go, but I think that the devs did say that this is actually a bug. If I remember correctly, they did mention that it was a bug, but it's not what they say, a game-breaking bug, which is the reason why this is not something that has been addressed yet. It is not even, for example, in the bug report. As soon as we have a new patch, they have this little list of known issues. It's not even there. So it's most unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So let's continue. And let's try to head towards Hadromus. I think that I can see the little visual cues there of the landing pad. Yes, we're definitely approaching. So it's going to be time to get the landing pads, which are very impressive, of course, when you have a Caterpillar. Now the hover mode is on as well. And we're going to make our approach. I like the hover mode when you go to these outposts. I think that if you know what you're doing, you can really make some really nice, satisfying landings. What I believe, and I think this is also going to be another topic for another video, I really do believe that the proximity assist is going to be a nice addition to the landing mode. Look at that. Landing complete. Very good. So proximity assist, let's say if you have hover mode on, which by the way in 3.7 you are going to have the option to turn it on and off. Wrong turn. In 3.7 you are going to have the option to turn hover mode on and off. I really wonder if we have hover mode on and also proximity assist at the same time on. Let's say if hover mode goes wrong, proximity assist is going to make sure that your ship doesn't drift endlessly and eventually resulting into a crash. That would be an interesting evolution to hover mode, but only time will tell. I haven't seen any leaked video of the Evoca test flight right now going towards that direction, But as soon as I get to PTU Wave 1, you guys will be the first ones to know. Of course, it's always like that, right? So, where is or that's the thing. When you don't play for some time, I haven't played for an entire month. So, when you are looking for places, look at that beauty. So, when you're looking for some places, of course, you can't find exactly where you want to go. And there you go. That was also a hydroponics. So this is going to be the storage, maybe. Oh yeah, it is. All right, the smallest building was the storage. See, that's what's happening when you don't play for a while. You are losing experience, and it causes you a little setback from time to time. So we are here. We have a lot of agricultural supplies, 205 SCU of agricultural supplies. They are buying everything because of course they need agricultural supplies. It's not every day a player sells agricultural supplies here. I just made 4,000 alpha UEC in my first run with agri supplies. Very nice with the caterpillar. Let's continue. What are we gonna buy here? Obviously we're not gonna buy waste because no one's gonna buy that, but we're gonna buy distilled spirits for all the money, 59 SCU of distilled spirits. We are probably I don't know where we're going, but we're probably gonna go back to Port Olisar. Maybe I think that at this stage you're not going to make a lot of profit by going to some of the other outposts. Especially if you have 59, it's quite obvious Port Olisar is gonna buy everything. So yeah. And then maybe we can go to another farm after, make another round trip. We'll see how it goes. But at this stage, you want to make as much money as possible. And the thing is that when you go inside, atmospheres, whether it is on Yela or especially Daymar, then your ship is really being dragged and you're losing a lot of time. Same, when you have to go to Contram destination to these places, travel to the outpost. This is very time consuming. So that's why at early stage of the game like this, going to Port Olisar is a reasonable option. Now, for those of you who follow me on Twitter and on Facebook, as well as on Discord for the Patreons, you know that this is actually something that I actually recorded on Thursday. So I'm doing the voiceovers today on Sunday, but I actually recorded all of that on Sunday. So if I make a mistake, that's simply because my memory is failing me and I don't remember exactly what I did. So deeply sorry about that if that is the case. All right, here we go. We're back into our caterpillar and we are going up. Let's see. Can we see Crusader from here? No, we can't. Which is unfortunate. Of course, if we can see Crusader from top, then that tells you exactly where we can go. Oh, that was a beautiful landing. Good job here. For those of you guys who say that landing with VTOL mode is impossible, it actually is. It actually is. And you can really do a great job if, again, and I'm repeating myself, if you know what to do. And how can you get to know what to do? It is simply with practice. Keep on practicing, guys, and eventually, you'll be able to make it. It is as simple as that, as easy as pie, as one would say. So here we go. Let's go up, and you can see that this baby here, this caterpillar, definitely has a lot of stuff in the guts, getting to high speeds very quickly, which is why this ship is favored by traders. I tried to trade with the caterpillar, and man, that thing is really slow. It's going to be a great mobile gas station for sure, but for trading, it's very ineffective. Enjoying the view of the caterpillar here, looking for a planet Crusader, because if we can see Crusader, obviously we can see Port Olisar, and we'll be able to select Port Olisar directly as a destination. But it looks like Crusader and thus Port Olisar are behind this moon here of Sealing. So I'm probably going to have to go a little bit further away, take a little bit of atmosphere. Take a little bit of time to leave the atmosphere, and then when I leave the atmosphere, I'll try to find my destination. Come on. And obviously, if the planet is just behind you, going straight is not a good idea. So a better option here is to actually go towards the side. Sure, it will take a little bit longer to leave the atmosphere, but at the same time, it's going to be shorter to get to Port Olisar, simply because these moons around Crusader are not too big, so it's actually quick to have Crusader in your line of sight. Still can't see you, damn. I will eventually go to the star map. Let's clear the route here. Eventually, come on. No, it doesn't want to do. It doesn't want to It doesn't want to show me the different navigation points. Nope. Can we see Crusader? No, no, but we can definitely see Lyria. All right. Well, how unfortunate. So we'll keep on going. Maybe we can. That's quite far. Can I go to Lyria? I can't select Lyria. Maybe. Let's see if I can clear the route. Maybe this is one of those bugs. What if I go to the Comoray? Aha! Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the Comoray. We're going to go to the Comoray, and then we'll go to Crusader. Sometimes you gotta use these Comorays as waypoints. I mean, it's one of the things that they're good at, right? That's a good tip. So here we go. Hopefully, I will not be interdicted, because these NPCs, a lot of players are saying, "Oh, the Mantis is going to be for griefers. You won't be able to go anywhere without being interdicted." But guys, it's already the case. NPCs are griefing you. Even those that are not parrots, they're even griefing you. The police are always trying to catch you, even if you have nothing to hide. So that's why I don't think the Mantis is going to change anything. It's going to be fun for those people who do want to play piracy, and that's totally fine. It's part of the game, but as far as I'm concerned, I am not worried at all. So, where is Crusader? We did see ceiling from afar, looking pretty good, by the way. But can we actually see Crusader? This is not moon here. This is Yella. All right, there is Port Olisar. Good old Porto. Is it gonna work? Are we gonna get interdicted? We'll find pretty soon. Alright, here we go. Port Olisar. Good, and here is our destination. Now, you guys didn't know, but actually the game crashed. At this point, the game crashed. I was able to recover my session with all my cargo and my money, so everything was all good. But it was a tough moment. For a while I was like, oh man, I just installed 3.6.2. I decided not to play it. I decided to give it a go eventually, and the game crashed. I was gonna lose all my money. Eventually I didn't lose all the money, so things got quite alright, but yeah, it was quite stressful. Now I'm experiencing here a drop of frames. There is an incredible high amount of player ships here at Olisar. I think that this is also a bug. Eventually, when people leave their ships, the ships don't despawn. I don't know if CIG here is trying a little bit of persistence, but the problem is that with the current state of the servers, it is significantly dropping the amount of frames per second that you have. So yeah, it is performance-wise, having all of these player ships at the same place, especially near Port Olisar, is not fantastic. So there is our little landing pad. We'll try to do the best landing possible. Making an approach here, not too fast, of course. It would be unfortunate to crash the ship with an entire hull of what am I transporting again? Oh yeah, distilled spirits that we're gonna sell right here at Port Olisar. So here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Looks like I drifted a little bit too far away. Let's make sure that we are properly aligned, and we'll be good to go. I'm not very used at flying this beast. I've watched a lot of people, especially Segalian, Ravier, Jack Axton. So that's why I'm inspiring myself from flying this ship. What is this guy doing? Is he going to grief me? What are you doing on top of my landing pad with your cutlass? Yeah, go away. Okay, here we go. Now you also need to take under consideration the length of the front of the caterpillar. So you don't want to be crashing in front of the station. But looks like I think we're good here. I think we're good. All right, engines offline. Let's go down here. And let's try not to get lost. So we're center hallway. By the way, if you're going down this this ladder, you're going to go to the captain's habs. Wrong turn again. It's the second door. Why do I always forget that? You know, Segelin always says that eventually you're gonna have, you know, some kind of mechanical memory. After some point, you won't need to even think. You just go to your place naturally. But yeah, still have these issues. Now the last thing that I want to do is having people sneaking into my ship. So I'm actually retracting while I'm still on that pad. And then, as you can see, when I'm leaving the ship, the pad is retracting, and I can go to my the trade center and actually sell the cargo as quickly as possible. Go, 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 go. Now, it's also a wonderful thing that CIG did fix the bug that anybody could open the hatch. This is something that was really a problem. I think it was until 3.6. In 3.5 it was still a thing. So people could basically open your hatch and sneak into your ship. And that way, you know, when you were flying your caterpillar, and then eventually you'd get killed because someone was inside waiting for you to engage in content drive, maybe. That's how I stole Segalen's ship and took control of his ship. It was very easy. It's not the case anymore. So if you own a caterpillar, that's great. If you are a little bit fiendish, then well, that's not good for you. But I thought it was an interesting gameplay loop for sure. We're just gonna pop another ship, whatever, the loner Anvil Hornet, which is gonna be great. So it's going to pop here. The caterpillar will be stored, and I can safely sell my cargo. So here we go. Let's use that. Let's sell. How much? There's our caterpillar. So we were at 24. Let's see. We are now at 30. So we made 10,000 alpha UEC with just a single round trip. Not bad. Not bad. And yeah, it took about 20 minutes. 22 minutes. So we'll keep on going, guys. This time I'm not showing everything. Because, you know, leaving part of Olisar and, you know, being interdicted, going to content drive, a little bit boring. I'm just showing you the arrival. We are at Gallet Family Farms. We don't want to go to the same outpost all the time because, you know, this caterpillar has really a large cargo hold, and the more you bring, the less likely they are going to take all your haul. And you really don't want to be stuck with an entire cargo of agricultural supply that is not worth a lot. I mean, eventually, worst case scenario, you could sell those at Lorville, but, you know, it's a waste of time because it takes 8 minutes to go to Hurston, and then you're gonna have to have the atmospheric entry, which also does take some time. So I heavily suggest you don't do that. Try to go to as many outposts as you can, so that you want to make sure that you don't overflow these outposts with supplies. So let's try to make a nice little landing. This is not going to be easy because here we don't have any pads, and as you can see, visibility with a caterpillar is not ideal. Oh my gosh, a terrible shadow clipping on the side. Well, that's why this is still an alpha, right? Looks like this landing is good enough. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Am I going to get lost? No, I'm taking the right door this time. It was tempting. I really wanted to take that first door, but yeah, eventually I found the elevator without losing myself in the ship. Hallelujah. All right. And as always, we don't even need to wait to be straight on the ground. Let's go, go, go. Did I land on these solar panels? I hope I did not cause any damage here. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just say that it was a tight landing. It was a tight landing. Let's just call it a very tight landing. Precision landing here by the Eradicator. Yeah, looking good, looking good. All right, well, let's get into Gallet Family Farms. Gosh, I can't wait for the moment when we're actually going to be able to own farms. There's definitely going to be an Irad family farm. Anyway, let's sell these agricultural supplies. So we were at 30,000 and now we're moving to 34,000, making another 44,000 alpha UEC here. There, the price is a little bit lower, which is why I went to Terra Hydro Mills earlier. But here, what are we going to buy? They have processed food. See, if I'm buying a lot of distilled spirit, just 81 SCU. Well, this is crap. But if I buy the processed food, then I can fill my ship at 264 SCU, which obviously is much more. All right. And if I am correct, if I check Galog, I think that the profit is also a little bit higher, the percentage, the margin. So we're definitely going to buy processed food. And that seems like a lot of processed food. That would really suck if Port Olisar would not buy this. So I'm actually going to go to Lorville next. We're going to go to Lorville, we'll buy the processed food, and then from Lorville we'll buy scrap, and then we'll go to Port Olisar. Sounds like a good plan. All right, come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is a little bit too... Let's deploy. Okay, I managed to find a way to deploy it. Am I going to be able to... Yes. Okay. Thanks the low gravity on Celine, I was able to jump on it. If it had been maybe Daymar, which has a higher gravity, or Hurston, God forbid, I'm not sure that this would have been very successful. But eventually, made it back into the ship. Let's get back into the access hallway and into the cockpit. Looks like there's also a little lightning issue here in the Caterpillar. All right, entering pilot seat. Here we go.
Your flares are online.
All right, your flares are online. That's all right.
Launch complete.
Launch complete. We're good to go, and we are going to go to Hurston. Yes. Now going to Hurston. Knowing where Hurston is very easy because it's on the other side of the sun. So just go towards the sun. And eventually, once you are at the atmosphere, just target Hurston. You'll be there. We're actually going to select it. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's another. It's one of these other star map bugs where Hurston and the moons are not showing up. Great. Oh, this is gonna be. Hurston is a tiny little spot here that's actually not visible. Just try to select it. Maybe we can select a com array. Yeah, we'll select a com array as I walk around. If you can't select Hurston, just select the com array. You will have the marker here, and yeah, we just need to wait until we're outside of the atmosphere. We already are. This is wonderful. It's going to take a little while, of course, to load that quantum drive because, you know, this ship is a big ship. As soon as we are in quantum drive, we will be selecting the menu over there, which is going to make us decrease the heat generated by our modules, and that is how we are going to make it from Crusader to Hurston without jumping out. Just like here. Actually, we have 2 quantum drives. Oh, these are coolers, maybe. I don't know. But these are the 2 things that you need to select. Just put that down, and we'll be making our way to Hurston. And here we are. These are the magics of editing videos. We are at Hurston. This is going to be my first landing at Hurston with a Caterpillar. A little bit nervous, of course. Let's select Lorville, just to make sure that we are selecting the right destination. Here we go, awaiting pool. and we'll be making a VTOL landing at Lorville at one of these pit hangars, these dreadful and infamous pit hangars that everybody hates with the VTOL mode. And I've got to admit that I don't really feel very secured when I land there, but I guess it is part of the game, the whole learning process. Is it a little bit too steep here? Yeah. I remember back in the old days we had this radar that was showing us exactly where the pads were. I really hope that one day these are going to make a comeback. It would be a most welcome comeback, actually. But we are approaching Lorville. We can see the Hurston Dynamics headquarters just, above the city. It looks like the ship is spinning out of control. Are we going to crash? No, we are not. But yeah, this is another annoying bug right now featured in 3.6.2 that hopefully is going to be gotten rid of in 3.7. Well, it looks like the atmosphere is dragging the ship a little bit. Definitely, this is not a great ship for atmospherical flight. Obviously, not really designed for the asymmetrical design. Yeah, I'm not so sure about it. The front, which is just a brick, not very aerodynamic as well. So that's one of the reasons why I'm actually going to upgrade this baby to a C2 Hercules as soon as it is available in 4.0. Simply because, well, the C2 Hercules is going to have more cargo. The C2 Hercules is also going to be far more aerodynamic, so we can expect it to be faster in atmosphere. Well, of course, I could be using the boost here, but you also need to watch out for the fuel. As you can see, I only have 78% of fuel left, so that's really not a lot. Oh my goodness, I went a little bit too slow. Hover mode is on. Can I take it down? No, looks like I can't. Well, that's all right. I guess we'll have a slow approach then. Anyway, when you are having slow approaches, these always mean that these are safer approaches. Of course, you definitely want to play it safe, especially if you have a ship full of cargo here. I'm carrying all my money, 34,000 alpha UEC. I know at the beginning of the game it's not a lot, but hey, you know, our objective is to get to 100k as soon as possible, so losing all the money right now would definitely be a setback, so you definitely want to play it safe here. Now, normally when I go to Lorville, especially if you have several trade ships, I don't go to the CBD immediately. So what I do here when I go to Lorville is I just park my ship. I take another ship, get some cargo, park it. If I have a third ship available and still some money, I would go pick up some cargo, park it, and then when I have no more ships available or no more money available, that's when I go to the CBD and I sell the cargo of all the ships at the same time. This saves you a considerable amount of time, because going to the CBD back and forth, that's 10 to 15 minutes, depending on if you're missing the trains or not, and if you're wasting a little bit of time or not. So you definitely don't want to do that. If you do 3 trips, you go to the CBD 3 times, you're going to waste 45 minutes. Whereas if you fill as many ships as possible and then sell all your cargo at the same time, then you're going to spare a significant amount of time. We should be a little bit closer now. There we go. Landing Lorville services. I mean, we are at range, so they're going to have a landing pad for me, and we're going to make our approach. We are very high. We're gonna hit that control button here to reduce altitude as much as possible. Yeah, this is not a great approach. I've done much better ones. Oh, look at that. Someone is leaving Lorville too with a red marker, a hostile. Too bad that the Eradicator is with the Caterpillar. If I had been with the Cutlass, I would have definitely followed that guy and attacked him in atmosphere. That would have been a great atmospherical fight, but unfortunately I have other business to do. So let's go down here. Come on, come Come on. And I'm going to cheat. I admit, guys, I'm going to cheat. I am going to use the external view. Guys, sometimes I'm wondering, please tell me if I'm wrong, but is this the I'm gonna have to check Segalian's tree. Is this the regular caterpillar? Because it looks very nice. It looks a little bit reddish, and the top looks a little bit silverish at the same time, or I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't look like the regular caterpillar paint job to me. It looks a little bit more stylish. Is this the actual? Is there actually an actual showdown skin? Please tell me in the comments down below. That would make this caterpillar valuable. Maybe I won't melt it for a C2 Hercules. Gonna have to try to find another shape for that. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. It looks pretty nice. All right, I think we're in. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. A pretty nice landing here. Good job, Irad.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. How perfect was that? Wonderful. So, let's not get... where am I going? I wanted to go to bed. It's not time to sleep right now. It's time to make some money. Of course, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I really like this this second door. Getting lost in the caterpillar. It's, you know, it's that landing, that beautiful landing at Lorville. I got a little bit, you know, a little bit of emotions here. Anyway, came back to my senses. We are going to get to that elevator and sell that cargo ASAP. All right. All right, we're good to go. Let's look at that beautiful landing. That is absolutely perfect. Perfectly aligned. You know, it's sometimes you land a little bit on the side. That's not the case here. Wonderful. Let's go to Lorville. Now, obviously, I'm going to spare... Oh, my goodness. I am at a CBD, guys, but something really strange is going. Someone is definitely giving what he should not... Oh, my goodness. No, I don't want to see what's going on. What are you doing to this dude? Stop it. No, 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 don't do it again. No. Oh, my goodness. These... Oh. Need to get out of here. All right. Good. Gosh. So I bought some scrap here at... I can't believe what I've just witnessed. Guys, this is not advertiser friendly. Star Citizen is a little bit too, I would say, open sometimes. A little bit, what do they say? Woke, right? I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I'm not going to sleep very well tonight after what we just witnessed. Anyway, we are back at Port Olisar. I sold everything, and now I bought some scrap, and then we're gonna sell the scrap right here. So that round trip, we started at 34... no, wait. We started at 30,000 from here to Gallet Family Farms. We went to Gallet Farms to Lorville, and then from Lorville back to Port Olisar. So that little trip here, it's not really a round trip, it's a three-way trip. Let's see how much it is going to bring us. But I have a good feeling that we'll have definitely doubled our money since the beginning. So let's go down, because these scrap trips, you know, from all the way back to Port Olisar. Port Olisar is buying scrap. Port Olisar is buying a lot of scrap. I don't know what they're doing with it. But if you're new at trading, if you don't have a lot of cash, why do I always want to go to the Commander's module? If you're low on cash, trading scrap is very profitable. So let's get out of here. Elevator access. Go, deploy. And I think that I did another beautiful landing, but I think I landed very close from the station. We're going to see that. But I think that this was a close one. Let's see how close we were. Let's get a little bit closer. We're not gonna see. I think that was another landing that was a little bit closer. That's fine. That's fine. These are the joys of recording the voiceovers several days after actually shooting the footage. I know it's not very professional, as my friend DJ would say. Professionnel. Alright, let's open that door. Let's see how much money we made. And where are we? Alright, here we go. So there's a trade console. We're gonna sell all that scrap. So we had a lot of, how many SCUs? We go 58,000 Alpha UEC for over 300 SCUs of scrap. That is pretty nice. The money is rolling. We are more than halfway. We are at 58% complete. And the more you do this, the more money you're gonna make. Now I can actually spend all my money. I have an entire cargo of agricultural supplies that I'm going to sell eventually. I'm going to sell eventually at a farm here. This time we're going to Daymar. I know you saw that I actually left the game. I could not do... sometimes if I can play more than an hour, this is great. I'm a very busy man, despite what people say. Oh, I don't know how Irad can make so many videos. I don't know how Irad can do this. I'm a remote worker, guys. So sometimes work is calling. And this was the case. My work is always my priority. And if I have to do my job, then obviously I can play, which is absolutely the way it should be. So here we go. We are at Daymar now. And this time we are going to go to hydroponic farm. I don't know. Daymar hydroponics. I forgot the name. I forgot the name, but it's the farm on Daymar. No, this is Kudri Ore. We're actually at Kudri Ore. Yeah. Sorry about this. So I went to Terra Mills. Gosh, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't record it. So I went to Terra Mills, sold the agricultural supplies, everything, and here I think I bought some stems, if I'm correct. We're gonna see what we bought, but we bought some stems, and we're gonna sell those stems here at Kudri Ore. Kudri Ore, which doesn't have a very large area outside the station, so we'll try not to do a funny landing. I think this is just enough for a caterpillar. It's always on, on top of that ridge. So let's land right here. I think this is a good place. Yeah, landing complete. Yeah, you gotta be careful because you have a lot of those rocks. If some of your landing gears, landing legs are on those rocks, then it's not really going to keep your ship stable. But it looks like we're good. Am I going to go the wrong door? No. I did not even look at the middle door, so we're making progress there. With our little orientation inside the ship. All right, let's deploy. That's also the good thing about playing at this time of the cycle, when we're all gearing for the next patch. Is when we're doing that, there aren't a lot of players in the game, so it's much safer to actually play now than when the patch has just been released. My goodness, we're actually quite far from the entrance. That's absolutely fine. Alright, so we're gonna sell those steams. Not steams, stims. We're gonna sell those stims. Stims. Sorry, my pronunciation sometimes is not fantastic. I admit, guys, I'm making pronunciation errors. So here we go. Trading and shipping console. No, we don't want to buy. We want to sell. And we're going to sell these distilled spirits, actually. No steams, distilled spirits for 88,000 Alpha UECs. We're making a lot of money. Yeah. My goodness. When I left Port Olisar, I was at 58,000. I made just 20,000 Alpha UEC. And from here, what are we going to buy? There's a lot of stuff to buy, but I don't know. I don't know what to buy. Beryl, tungsten, quartz, maybe? But I'm not going to spend all my money if I buy quartz. Here, I don't have my cargo full. Quite a dilemma indeed. So for that, we are going to go to Gallog. And let's see. So we have 88,000 Alpha UEC. We are at Kudri Ore. And apparently, the most profitable source of income is going to buy quartz. Quartz, if I sell the quartz at Port Olisar, I'm going to make 16,000 alpha UEC. My goodness, that is quite a lot. So we are definitely going to buy the quartz. The quartz here, right, for a very cheap price actually. Just 149 alpha UEC per unit. We're buying everything. We still have 19,000 alpha UEC. This is wonderful. And we're going to go back to our ship. I think the exit is here, right? Yeah. Can't believe it. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. Yeah, and this is going to be... I actually spent about 2 hours making that money. So yeah, 100,000 alpha UEC in about 2 hours. Wonderful. I love this ship. This is really... That's why the Caterpillar is the go-to ship for trading. That's why every single serious trader in Star Citizen have a Caterpillar, or at least, you know, not everybody has the means to buy a Caterpillar with real. I totally understand that. That's why I heavily suggest that as soon as rentals are in, go rent that ship. You are going to really make enough money to pay for it very quickly, especially if you already have a starting capital. You are going to make money with rentals very quickly, and as soon as you have enough money, just buy the real ship. You need that ship to make serious money trading. Alright, here we go. And we're departing. I just love Kudro Ore. There's that canyon just down here. Just the scenery is absolutely fantastic.
Attention. Engines overheating.
I just love to lose myself in this game. Star Citizen is just so gorgeous. It's just ridiculous how gorgeous it is. Now, of course, we are going to leave the atmosphere. When we leave the MR, it's a little bit slower. The atmosphere is dragging you down a little bit, so you're not going to go as fast as you wish you could. Gosh, beautiful, beautiful. I just love a Caterpillar. The heavy-duty cargo hauler, as CIG calls it. Absolutely agree. Now, some of you guys may notice that one of my engines is a bit damaged, and there's a reason for that. And this is one of the reasons why this thing has been removed in 3.7. I was so happy to see that in the 3.7.0 C patch of the Evo Caddy. Go check out these Evo Caddy leaks patch notes, by the way. There is one of the interdiction situations that gets you straight inside a mini asteroid field, which is absolutely ridiculous because they're always the same and they can be pretty much anywhere. These asteroids have absolutely no reasons to be there. And the thing is, if you are a little bit too fast, then your ship goes straight into one of these asteroids and crashes into it. There's absolutely nothing you can do to avoid that. This is what happened to me. Fortunately, my shields were fully on and they protected me. But if that had not been the case, if I had had a smaller ship, probably my ship would have been destroyed. Like if I had a Constellation, for example. So that's... I'm so glad that CIG did take that under consideration and decided to get rid of that stupid interdiction. Don't worry, guys. There are going to be more interdictions to come, for sure. But that particular one here that gets you inside the asteroids is just stupid. These asteroids have no reason to be there. If asteroids at Lagrange point, I can totally understand. But asteroids in the middle of nowhere, when you get interdicted, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's go back to Port Olisar, and we're gonna see how much money we have when we get there. Come on, Porto. Always takes a little bit of time to to load the quantum drive. That is fine. That is totally okay because it's a big ship. It's a big ship.
Quantum drive is now.
All right, here we go. Quantum drive is on. I hope I'm not going to be interdicted. No interdictions. This is wonderful. All right, and we are available right here. All right, contact, but we don't really care about these. We're just landing. We're just doing our own business.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Ooh, engines overheating. What's going on here? Ah, yes. So that's the thing. Of course, when you engage quantum travel and your vector is not up and you have a very high speed, you may drift a little bit. All right, getting there. I'm going to get to the wrong side. Let's get the landing services though.
Gear down.
So they're going to give me a pad, and I'll just be able to follow the direction. Oh no, I'm going away.
Attention. Engines
Now we're gonna have to
overheating.
press that shift button so we can have the afterburner, which is going to take us to our pad. All right, now we have a good vector. Ah, that was a good fix here. Right, making a nice gentle approach. Let's make sure we are correctly aligned. Let's rotate the ship a little bit. There we go, nice little approach. Let's land a little bit. As you could hear, I pressed
Landing
X, space
complete.
brakes,
Engines
and
offline.
that's it. Landing complete. We certainly are going to have a pleasant stay. Alright, let's not get lost in the ship once again. Deploy, here we go. And then once we're halfway through, let's retract. Let's make sure nobody is inside. And I didn't do it. Mistake here. That was a mistake. All right, nobody's inside. Good. Always need to make sure, because that is very unfortunate, you know, when someone is stealing your ship. Look at that. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Just a few centimeters from the station. That is some serious professional landing. All right. We're going to make it here. Let's get inside that airlock, and we're gonna go to the trading console and sell all of our cash. We're gonna see how much we have. Come on, come on, come on! Get out of my way. Let's use that. Sell. And how much distilled spirits here? We're gonna sell. Oh yeah, we couldn't sell everything. Couldn't sell all distilled spirits. But not a lot, just a few SCUs, that's fine. An extra 5,000, and here we're selling for 85,000 Alpha UEC. And that's it, guys. After about 2 hours of gameplay, I have 131,000 Alpha UEC. My gosh, that was quite a lot. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you really... 111,000 Alpha UEC. I'm also claiming my ship here because it's damaged. I don't want to pay for the repairs. I'm just popping whatever it's going to be. Whatever. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, guys. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow. There's a typhoon coming to Taiwan, so maybe I won't be able to stream. I'll try to stream at between 12. If I stream between noon and 1 p.m. it should be okay. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now let's talk about the giveaways. Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Now let's talk about this month's giveaways. And yes, I said giveaways and not giveaway because I've got not one, not two, but 3 giveaways. And first, I'd like to talk about the Patreon giveaways. This is something I started doing last month as a way to thank those wonderful people who are helping this channel on a monthly basis. This is my way to thank you and somehow give back for everything you are doing for me. By the way, if you are considering helping this channel more, the link is in the description down below. And so this month, Patreons will actually have the chance to win a $10 gift card and a Grey Cat PTV buggy. That's right, guys, 2 giveaways for the Patreon this month, and you know, as the double the winners, double the fun, right? Also, for the regular giveaway, I asked you guys, you know, in the community tab what you wanted, and well, you had the choice between another Ranger LTI, an RSI Ursa Rover, a 2013 RSI Aurora LTI game package with Squadron 42, or a $50 gift card. And there's been quite a lot of people who voted here, over 206 votes, and 42% of people who opted for the gift card. So this month I am giving away money, guys. I am giving away a $50 gift card. That's right, all you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and to comment to any Star Citizen related video. The winner will be announced early October. Good luck to everybody. I also wanted to thank the people who helped me getting this new PC. Your support helped me making continued content after my old PC blew up, and I cannot say how much I appreciate you guys. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys with the next video very soon. This is the Eradicator. I am signing out.